Good evening, and welcome to the Geek Junkie Podcast, Spooktacular.
This house is clean.
You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Geek Junkie Podcast, episode 5. I'm your host and urban shaman, Corey, and I'm joined, as always, by our resident ghost hunter, Dallin.
What's up?
Mr. Rogers, how are you today?
Pretty good. How are you guys?
Good, good. Glad to be back in the swing of things.
Yes.
And I'm also joined by our resident skeptic, Scott, my
I don't
brother.
know. Am I really here? We'll see about that.
What's your angle?
Yeah. What do you want?
Where's the proof?
Well, it's been a little bit since we all sat down to
Show me
record an
evidence that
episode.
this podcast exists. Come on.
4 episodes. We have 4 episodes.
Oh.
And
One
a
of them was
website.
lost.
It's true. And then we found
And then
it.
found.
Like a week later.
We found Atlantis.
Yes. We should have called it that. Missed opportunity. Yep.
Jinx. Yeah, that would be a boring podcast if you jinx. So, unjinx.
Okay, thank you. So, it has been a little bit. This is our Halloween episode, technically. So, we are going to intersperse our geek news and normal chicanery with Halloween chicanery.
Spooky.
I just love the word chicanery.
I can tell.
Sean chicanery.
Yeah.
Chicanery.
Spooktacular.
Spookorama.
So I'm
Spooky special?
taking it that this is one of your guys' favorite holidays. Is it Halloween?
Actually,
It's up there for me. I'd say top 3.
yeah.
Next to Christmas and probably 4th of July.
Okay.
It's up there.
It's my second favorite holiday.
What's your favorite?
Not Christmas, Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
I'm a
Food.
fat guy. What do you think my favorite holiday is?
There's lots of good
Lent.
food. There's lots of good food on Halloween.
There is a lot of good food. In fact, why don't we just start it out with that? What is your favorite Halloween candy, like that you got growing up, or just got to have?
Good question.
I'll go with the controversial one.
Asking these questions
On the
and not
spot.
not giving us time to think. Oh man.
Of
Okay.
course,
Go
yeah.
ahead. You go first.
Okay, I'll give you the controversial answer. I love candy corn.
I don't hate it either.
I think
don't
it's
hate it.
fantastic.
Yeah.
I love eating it in colors.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what candy looks great and looks like it would be delicious, but then you eat it and you're like, this is horrid? Those little pumpkins.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
They're made
those
out of
are
the same
disgusting.
The Brax pumpkin or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah, gross.
Those are terrible.
Yeah, they've got the little green stem. Yeah.
I'm also a big fan of apples with razor blades in them.
That's true.
But they stopped giving those out
I
after I
found
was
a
like
handgun
4.
in my Twix one time. Crazy. I want all those media hyped stuff. I want someone to hand out ecstasy and weed and stuff. It's expensive.
It is.
I mean, you know how much that stuff to cost?
Exactly.
To buy on
You're
your
not going to
own?
give that out to kids.
I'd rather just get it for free.
Exactly. I'd go trick or treating if they were handing out weed.
There's a drug house just down the street. We should go trick or treating.
wonder
there.
what
I've been trick-or-treating in the wrong neighborhood.
So, what is your favorite candy? I've given you time to think about it.
I've been distracted by talking
Okay.
about
Dallin?
my terrible pumpkins.
Terrible.
I think my favorite would be just Reese's. Or
Yeah?
Reese's, however you want to say it. Reese's Peanut Butter Cup.
Okay.
Kind of classic, but
Yeah.
it's always good.
Do you like the Reese's Pieces too, or just the
Yeah,
peanut butter cups?
either way.
Okay.
Peanut butter cups, it's like a perfect Halloween style candy.
Yeah.
It's got, the ridges on the side, which kind of remind you of a pumpkin. It's not necessarily pumpkin shaped, but
Comes in
it's
an orange
kinda round.
package.
Yeah.
Orange and gold kind of fits the Halloween
A little bit there.
I'm going to say whatchamacallits.
Oh yeah.
Because, first of all, they're super rare. Like, they're not super hard to find, but you don't go into a store and see a whole aisle full of whatchamacallits.
No.
They're like one little tiny box in the corner.
Yeah, not like the Twix aisle.
And they're very underrated. They're so good.
They're
so good.
To be honest, I don't think I've ever seen a whatchamacallit Or
Really?
I've not seen
You've
it.
seen- you've seen
Tasted one.
Oh.
I don't think I've ever tasted
Okay,
one.
we'll have to change that.
Yeah.
We'll go to the store and
We'll get some
I'll get you-
whatchamacallits and chocolate
I'll
cake.
get you whatchamacallit. I don't know what they are called.
Yeah, whatever.
Plus, it's fun to say. Come on, I mean,
Whatchamacallit.
I think the worst Halloween candy to get growing up, suckers. Those are terrible.
I'd say popcorn ball.
I would.
I
would have
love the popcorn ball
Yeah,
though.
popcorn balls are good.
And then you always went to the one house.
Caramel apples were always good. If you had a neighborhood full
Yeah.
of like old people and stuff,
Yep.
they loved to make that.
We always
They were
had the
great.
one house that gave out soda. I always
Yeah.
loved to get that one
I had
can
a
of soda.
dentist in my neighborhood and he'd give out floss.
Ugh.
He's one of those guys.
I'm sorry. The dentist should.
Did you like? You know how you TP and it goes over the tree, but it's all floss.
I think a dentist should give out more candy.
Yeah,
It's more business for them,
Drum up
right?
some business.
exactly. We never grew up, me and Corey, in a neighborhood that had full-size candy bars.
Yeah.
When we were trick-or-treating.
Yeah.
And we always heard like legends of this place.
Yeah, you could-
and
you
so
could
we would
drive
go
up
we would go
there.
there with our cousins or whatever. It never did, you know.
I never had that growing up either, but my mother-in-law is the rare person who hands out king-size candy bars.
Nice.
awesome.
I'm going to go
So
trick-or-treating
she's-
at your mom's.
she's
Hello,
the
I'm
one.
30 years old, trick-or-treat.
Yeah.
As long okay,
my,
there's
my trick is I'm financially stable in 2016.
Oh, king-size candy bar.
Thank you.
you
I
can go
can't
get your
afford
own
it.
candy bar then. Financially stable man.
Yes.
If you are a trick or treater, you can be a trick or treater at age 20, 22. That's fine, whatever. As
Only-
long as
no.
you come in costume, that's all I care
and
about.
with your children.
No, like,
So my cutoff is if you can drive, if you have a license, you can't trick or treat
so
anymore.
16.
Because you are old enough to go to the store and you have money because you usually have a part-time job. You can buy your own damn candy.
I would say about 20.
No.
maybe is
Nope, too old.
I think that's too old. I see
really
like
too old.
16-year-olds.
If you've got kids with you, it's fine. But you know what? You don't get any candy anyway. You get to steal it from your kids when you get home.
No,
Exactly.
I'm sorry. I think that all the way, at least until you graduate, for me, that
no,
you can
because
go
then
trick
you
or
get to
treating.
go to Comic-Con and you cosplay, and that's
Yeah.
your Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
because
like,
every high schooler goes to Comic-Con.
The minute you
well,
can,
the hipster ones do.
That's true.
the minute you can drive yourself to the store and buy your own damn candy, you can
right.
buy you're
All
done
right.
getting free candy from
So
me.
all you 16-year-olds, go set up a fake door, go buy yourself a bunch of candy, and act as both the
No.
giver and the receiver.
Go to Home Depot, go to their door aisle, and knock on the doors and see if somebody answers. It'd be fun.
Just start
Be real
yelling
fun.
So
trick or treat as you run through.
it's trick or treat-er for the trick or treater, like for the person coming to the door. What is it for the person at the door?
Trick or treaty.
Trick or treaty?
No, trick or treaty.
Trick or treaty.
I'll take the treaty. I'll take the treaty.
Yeah, I would rather not go to war.
When you're the
thank you
one
very
answering
much.
the door, you're the financially stable 2016 adult, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your title.
I generally don't, and I'm not a dick about it. Like if someone came to my door, I'll. They don't get a pick though because they're assholes.
Yeah.
At that age. No, I'm serious. I've had enough years in this house doing trick or treating for kids and stuff that if you hand the bowl to a kid, you're like, okay, pick one, and they'll. Oh, I want that one. I'll take it. Thank you, and they'll
Yeah.
go away. If you say that to a teenager, they'll grab a handful.
Yep.
And at that point, I start grabbing arms, and I start grabbing arms, shaking, and then I'm going to start grabbing in their bag and taking their own candy and say, "Get the hell off my property."
You did not deserve this.
But I will if they come up. Like, here's one for you. Here's one. And I usually give them the crappy stuff that
Yeah.
no one else really likes.
Yeah.
you get a Tootsie Roll.
Here's Laffy Taffies.
Here's
Or not Laffy
the,
Taffies. What are the round ones that are
Like a
just
saltwater
just
taffy?
No.
Oh,
no.
they are. It is just like a it is
Yeah, it's
just a taffy.
just
Yeah.
a round like cylinder style taffy. I hate those. I hate them so much. Gross.
Give them the Twizzlers in the little packages that taste like everything else in the bag.
Oh yeah.
Or give them the black licorice.
Yeah, never buy a bag of candy with the little Twizzlers, the single serving Twizzlers,
Yeah.
because the packaging they seal them in doesn't seal in their smell and their flavor, and so it makes everything in the bag taste like Twizzler.
Yeah.
So you'll open like a Butterfinger and you'll take a bite of it and it tastes just like a Twizzler.
Yep.
And you'd think that's like, oh, that's kind of interesting and maybe good.
No.
It's not good.
Nope.
We had to throw out a whole bag of candy.
Yeah.
Man.
After Halloween, obviously, we gave away as much as we could.
Yeah.
But we were like, these
Please
are
take
gross.
You
it.
get the crap candy.
Yeah. Wow, we got more time out of candy than I thought we would. So good. Good to hear.
two fat guys and Dallin.
I'm a mediumly fat guy.
You like candy? Do you like
I like
candy?
candy, yeah.
All right, yeah.
I'm actually not that big of a sweet tooth, surprisingly. I'm like a chips guy. That's my problem.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Love
I'd
some chips.
pass the cake, pass the candy, just give me some chips.
I used to be a really big candy and sweets guy, but then my teeth started saying, "Hey, you shouldn't do that."
Yeah.
For me, it was soda.
Oh yeah.
You
I'm
okay?
good.
You
I'm good.
okay?
Yeah.
All right.
You
We're fine.
alive?
Yep.
For me, it's soda, and so when I stop drinking soda, I go like full other end of the spectrum, and I start craving things like candy bars and other crap like that. So,
All right, so let's get into some geek news. And all of these things, they're still technically Halloweeny because you can Halloweeny. I'm sorry,
Weenie.
I'm such a child. But you can dress up as anything from this list that we're going to give you. A bunch of trailers dropped. We shared a few of them on the Facebook page, but we never got a chance to really talk about them. So let's talk about them. Let's start with Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
The trailer
next
2.
next Marvel movie,
Yeah. Coming out in
November.
2 to 3 weeks.
4th?
Yeah.
It's 4th or 5th, something like that. Yeah, first weekend of November.
Uh-huh.
First
Right
week
after
of November,
right after BlizzCon, Scott.
Yeah,
Should
or
be
right
fun.
before.
No, right
well,
after.
we'll see it right after it's coming out before.
Yeah,
So-
it comes out the same day as
Thursdays.
BlizzCon.
Friday night usually at midnight or Thursday at 7.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird. Have you guys noticed that
Yeah.
all the movies now are their late screenings or their early screenings are not midnight anymore?
Yeah,
They're
it's
like
because
7 a.m.
7 p.m.
It's because a lot of people like to go to
7
them now,
p.m.
but they
Sounds
also
right.
have jobs. So
Well, I'm as a person that loves to sleep and doesn't like staying up past like midnight. I'm totally cool with that.
yeah.
The few times that I've stayed up till midnight to watch movies, I usually end up almost falling asleep during them, no matter
Yeah.
how excited I was, because I'm just so tired.
I have never fallen asleep during a movie before.
What?
I never have.
I have at home
Like-
all the time.
Well, like even then, like if I've got something, TV shows, yes, I've fallen asleep for TV shows, or I've zoned out enough that I haven't noticed that I've been through 3 episodes.
Yeah.
I'll just suddenly be like, why am I on this Adventure Time episode? I don't remember the last 3 that happened.
I have a weird story. We went to a movie and I was really tired and I was holding the popcorn. And you know when you start falling asleep and you have that dream where you're about to hit the ground and you kind of jerk awake?
Yeah.
I did that holding a bag of popcorn and just splattered popcorn everywhere.
Nice.
And it wasn't even a scary movie, so I looked retarded doing that. I can't say that word. I looked horrible doing that.
It's fine. We don't censor this podcast. Well, we do, but we don't.
Well, if anybody listening has those type of things, I didn't mean it that way. Whatever. Continue.
Yeah.
Dude, that
Speaking
was so
of-
gay. I'm sorry.
You're gay. It's fine. It's fine.
Right,
Hey, I just want to be sensitive to people.
Yeah, no, we had a guy at the Avengers release. It was Saturday, and we were sitting there, and all of a sudden this guy starts snoring right in the middle of Loki talking with Black Widow, and everybody's just kind of like laughing. He's in the row right behind us, right? And I just look back, and it's just this big fat guy, and he's sleeping. And like bigger than me, and so I reach over and I pat his leg, which he was wearing shorts, so I had to touch his bare leg. So I pat his leg and I kind of shake him, and he goes, "Huh?" I'm like, "Sorry, sir, you fell asleep and you were kind of snoring there." He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and then he just sat there and watched the movie for the rest of the time.
Didn't
I
he
was
do,
like,
I thought he did it once more.
maybe he
like
did
that.
it. I think he did it once, and then he woke up, and then he did it the second time, and that's when I woke him.
Yeah.
And
That's so awkward.
and I was just like, how do you fall asleep in the Avengers? It's like the first. It was the first Avengers.
It's not
too.
Captain America number 1.
It's not the Hulk. It's not Thor, the Dark World. We all know them. We know that which ones. But Doctor Strange. Now that we're back on topic here, Doctor Strange is coming out. We've got our second trailer. We get a closer look at the magic and how it works, which it looks amazing.
It's about time because Thor is supposed to be the mystical side of Marvel as well, but they played it off as like, oh, it's just technology you don't understand. And
But it really-
they're one and
yeah.
the same. But it really is. It's magic.
Yeah.
It's Asgard, Thor.
Yeah.
He's a
Technology
god. Like,
doesn't make a rainbow road.
I could.
No, Mario Kart does.
Mario Kart makes. Well, I guess
Yeah.
that's technology. Damn it!
Well, it's rainbow technology, right?
So Doctor Strange, he's
Yeah.
also known as Sorcerer Supreme in Marvel Comics. He is the protector of this universe, basically.
He's the resident ghost
not just
hunter
Earth.
of the
I found
Avengers.
this. I found this out. He's not just the protector of Earth. in Marvel. He is protector of the entire 616 universe, which is Marvel's
the dimension.
The dimension, yeah.
Okay,
nice.
And so he's not always on Earth, and that's why he's not in lots of comics and stuff, or at least crossover like Avengers and things like that. Is because he's out doing whatever.
You guys guard the world. I'll take care of everything else.
Yes, exactly.
You guys guard the galaxy. I'll take care of everything else.
I want to see a comic crossover Doctor Strange and Rocket Raccoon protecting the galaxy.